The conference, organized by the Department of Wildlife Management and Tourism Studies, was held under the theme Harmony in Wildlife Conservation and Tourism. Human-wildlife conflict was among the topics of research, with some stakeholders advocating for mitigation, particularly in the Kavango-Zambezi or the Khaza Nature and Landscape Conservation Area, which has a high population of elephants.
We witnessed some of the cutting edge, some of the research using cutting edge technology, in looking at the impacts of climate change, the impacts of land degradation induced by human beings, using some highly sophisticated tools of GIS. Just at a punch of a button, you are able to do image extraction and overlays, and then you can quickly pick what's coming out. In addition to that, we also saw some of the students presenting on the crisis of one of the crises in aquaculture is coming up with cheap alternative feeds.
Zambezi Governor Lawrence Sampofu said such platforms are key to finding solutions to the reality of human-wildlife conflict and striking a balance in promoting sustainable tourism.
In this region we have 15 conservancies and one association, which makes it 16. That means our communities are very serious with community-based resource management, which they have to do in order to attract tourism in the area. Sustainable tourism is needed so that we provide other services to the communities that the government alone cannot do. Here we have the private sector, tourism sector that has to do a very good work to maintain.
The Deputy Director for the Northeast Regions in the Ministry of Environment and Tourism, Apollinaris Kanyinga, said the conference addressed various topics relevant to the ministry.
So, of interest to us was the research really on human-wildlife conflict, and even there is also a student who presented on tourism arrivals and also visitors going out of these countries elsewhere. So these are the information which needs to be given out in the public domain to see the role, what is our wildlife contributing to our economy.
The head of the Wildlife and Tourism Management Department at the campus, Dr. Evans Masiku, said the meeting was an important platform for staff as well as students in their final year.
People don't want to use the word culling. If you don't want to use that word culling, let us remove and reduce those, because they're reducing, they're degrading the environment, the vegetation. They also graze in people's free fields. They destroy livestock infrastructure like boreholes and the like. So to me, there are so many. Combined with climate change right now has made those animals to move away from protected areas into people's settlements.
Many of the presentations address the realities on the ground. Juliet Siveso, NBC News, Katima, Mulilo.